Hey guys, it's the Lego Master Devin bringing you a set that's brand new. It's been a long time since I reviewed a set that just came out. I mean, I know there's been plenty of reviews, but this is part of the official 2014 line, or summer 2014 Hero Factory line. And today I'm going to be reviewing Rocka's Stealth Machine. Set number 44019. You got 89 pieces. And this retailed here in Canada for about $17. Honestly, this is the first set I ever got with a plastic bag part, and I thought it was going to be worse, but it's actually not too bad. You got a Ziploc to keep extra pieces and the instructions in here, but let's just go over it first. So yeah, you got 7 to 14, 44019, 89 pieces, Rocka Stealth Machine, and toy contains small balls, a small ball. Don't give this thing to your 3-year-old. Alright, simple enough. You got a picture of the Stealth Machine, and then it's talking about the 2014 Summerline Invasion from below. Talks about your little spider, which is basically just a copy of the Visorak from 2005 from the Toho Lego sets, if any of you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, anyway, just got a picture of Rocka, one of the functions, the function of the spider. That's about it. The packaging is not too interesting. Let's focus on the actual set. Before we get on to Rocka, or his Stealth Machine, let's get on to Rocka. Alright, hold on. Sorry, this webcam's in a pretty awkward position, so... Alright. Rocka here is very reminiscent of an Exoforce character. He has a very similar leg build to the Exoforce. As far as articulation, you got all the way back and all the way forward. With the arms, not so much. The armor gets in the way at about this point right here. And a little bit less on the back. You got a static elbow bend and knee bend. So nothing really happens there. The helmet moves. Oh, sorry, the focus went off. The helmet moves, and underneath, surprisingly, is just a regular Lego head. Nothing else. Something interesting that I would like to show you is the fact that I think this is somewhat of a joke, but the torso is actually like a Lego skeleton piece. Because you know how Hero Factory, they call it the skeleton building system? I feel like they're playing a little bit of a joke by actually having the torso be part of a skeleton piece from it. Focus is being ridiculous. From a Lego skeleton. There we go. And yeah, that's about that. The armor piece is definitely a nice piece. I'll go over that here quick. You got a little 1x1 circular stud here, with the printed Hero Factory logo. You know, it slips on through that hole. Then you got a little peg to attach him to a Stealth Machine. And you got a nice area for his head. So, technically his head doesn't actually move. It's only his helmet that's moving, but because the head's one color, it doesn't really make a difference. It definitely works. But yeah, it's definitely a nice figure. I do appreciate how this is. I am a big fan of mechs and that kind of stuff. Alright, let's get on to... I do not know much about the Hero Factory story, so... my apologies. But let's get on to... I'm just going to call him a Visorak spider, because that's basically what he is. He's made of 3 parts, just basically this rubber bit that controls his main function, a stud here, and his jaw piece that fits on like so. Not too much. Orange and black with the beige that breaks the color scheme a little bit, but his main function is to do exactly what the Visorak from the Hordika days did and do this. Or you're supposed to jump up at the camera. Pretty sure. Hold on, one more try and then I'll move on. Yeah, bloody landing on my keyboard. Let's move those out of the way and get on to the Stealth Machine. The Stealth Machine has a very interesting build. Take off the chassis here. The chassis is a very interesting piece. Forewarning, there are stickers that are supposed to be on the shielding, but I didn't put them on. Just don't really have a need to. So you got your handlebars here, for Rocka that can, can quote-unquote control it. A stud here for basically on the back of Rocka, you got a stud, and sorry, I'm out of frame here, and you fit the stud. Let's move his arms up. You fit Rocka through that stud into the chassis. And the chassis fits right on the skeleton because it has a ball joint, which is quite intriguing. It's definitely an appreciated design choice. Something else that's I very much appreciate, if you could focus. God, this webcam. Yes. There we go. Sorry, my hair just popped into frame. Something else they did really well is this piece. It looks terrible when you take this piece off. Like, it looks ridiculous. It looks very, very odd, actually. I'm glad that they use this crotch ball joint, if you want to call it, to create this this effect. Like, we got armor. Like, Rocka's got extra armor there, and it's definitely adds to the nice detail effect. Articulation-wise, it's nothing out of the ordinary for Hero Factory. You got, your leg articulation. You got standard armor and a couple tools for the Rocka minifigure. You got your wrench. I apologize. This webcam is quite a frustration for me. Anyway, but there. You got a Lego hammer. That's all I have to make. Okay. And you got yourself a Lego wrench. And they're basically just tools for the Rocka minifigure. Alrighty then. So, the legs are quite simple. The arms, you got your standard, they call this thing the Goom Blaster in Hero Factory. It's ridiculous. It's basically just a Hammer Sphere put in a Thorn Axe launcher with this Hero Factory blaster piece. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Something that there is to note before we move on, these shoulders are actually not attached, but they do add a lot of detail. They're basically just attached on there, and then you can, fold them down. It definitely adds to the bulkiness of this build, and it's very much appreciated with the gold and black accent there. Alright, so you got your blaster, which always seems to be an excellent fit. Not only that, but on your second arm, your more functioning arm, if that isn't a gun, you have your claws, your 4 claws here, your digits, if you want to say. Basically, they fold in. One of the things you can do with them as far as a play function is grab said spider and be like, haha, gonna put you in, the back, which is another function that I'm gonna get to here. So yeah, that's basically how that works, is that it's just used for grabbing the spider. And it's in a nice trans green. That will be very good for mockers. Anyway, you got these nice clip pieces, but I've been out of the Lego game for a while that I've never seen before. You got a nice gold, and then a nice Hero Factory printed piece with some shiny gold. There, so that's appreciated. Up here you got a storage place for his minifigure blaster, and which puts some armor on the head and the neck, which is appreciated. And then on the back, you got the function where this thing opens up and you can slap your spider in there. Come on. Yeah, and then it clicks. You got your spider in there, and then you can either move the thing up, so it's so it's on an upward position on his back, or down, so it moves lower down the center of gravity. First off, before this review ends, if you've made it this far, I want to talk about the torso build here a little bit. this is a really interesting torso build. I haven't seen these triangle pieces used in Lego sets for quite some time. And not only that, but you got some greeveling detail right here with the, your blasters that don't actually shoot, but they're nice. But it's just, I don't know, I just haven't seen this triangle. I haven't seen this triangle piece used in quite some time. It's about as thin as a tile, and it's got 7 pieces to fit studs. It's about the width of half an axle, like a red plus rod, I guess you can call it. But anyway, you got a trans green Thornax piece here. But anyway, that is the review of the Lego Hero Factory you're going to be looking at. This is actually it standing. Also, articulation's good. That's about it. You can't really move the chassis, though. That's my only gripe. The arms definitely move well. It's exactly what you'd expect from Bionicle/Hero Factory standards. Alright. Jeez, you okay there, Spider? Anyway, I appreciate the view, guys, and it's been a long time since I reviewed a new Lego set, so thank you guys for watching. It's very appreciated. And also, if any of you noticed that a lot of my videos went private, that was because of a conundrum that I do not want to get into, but basically I'm just going to keep this one up. See, and just throw me a comment. See if you like what you see as far as reviews go. Alright, thank you guys for watching. My name is the Lego Master Devin, and I am signing out. See you guys next time.